his shots at this stage, and North Melbourne has certainly done that.
Viney with the crumb again. Sees it to the line.
That Tarrant one looked like it was an awful drop on the inside. Now Zeeble, he's down. It looks like a leg complaint.
Well, he had that knock to the leg, that kick to the leg that he broke twice last week and gave him some problems last week, Jack Zeeble.
Yeah, he still hasn't moved. He's in the hands of the trainers and the doctor now.
Swallow to the top of the square in the meantime. Tarrant! Almost. Thomas!
Another miss. Zeeble struggles to get to his feet, and that is a really bad sign. Here he comes in. Viney's going for the ball. And he's just jarred that knee.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he? He's like got caught. You can see there. Just gets caught and...
Not a lot in it, which is probably even more of a concern, whether he's just given that a twist and structurally, hopefully sound.
McDonald kicked it to him to try and test it out.
There he is, off the ground, in between the gates. Perfect.
Yeah, he'd be pushed to argue, Lindsay.
Jordan Bannister, former player, telling them what was what there. Wells missed it off the deck. Oh, still got a kick away. That could be one of the goals of the year.
Dunn had him at that contest. On this occasion, he's dragged the ball back in, thrown it on the boot, and just bounced it with the right bias as well. Dragged it back in. That's
when the coach wouldn't mind you doing the dribble kick
on
the ground like that.
That's about your only option there.
Yes.
He's kicked some great goals over the years. There was one at Pattinson Stadium.
Out of mid-air, kicked it in mid-air.
It was probably Subiaco Oval back in those days, but that was a cracker.
Here he is again. Brent Harvey.
They put North Melbourne's defence under pressure, but they weathered it well.
Goldstein in a panic. Bastanak, the runner. He could go for home. Cunnington instead. And he held it.
Lindsay Thomas is lurking by himself. Missed him.
To Bastanak. Clisby with him. Bastanak fends him away. Bends it around. Scintillating football, North Melbourne.
Here's the build-up and goal. Really good work from Bastanak. Held his opponent off. And I think young Clisby.
They have refused to give Matt Jackdaw a game, North Melbourne as well, and he's been playing some good games in the reserves. Wells short. Mullen could go for home. Just outside the paint. Drives it long. Absolutely demolishing them.
So it's not as if he's doing his work as a wingman or a half forward. He's doing all his work out of the back half, and times his run getting forward, and he is just turning into one great player for the Kangaroos. He's consistent. His consistency week in, week out is right at the perfect level.
Yeah, no, he's going very well. A good group of young players coming through. They've kicked 15 of the last 16 goals. Melbourne got to within a couple of goals and were just a half a chance going into half-time. It's been snatched away.
Wells, they're not finished yet, North Melbourne. Bounces it towards Petrie, taps it down. Cunnington flicks it to Zeeble. He bursts through. This is bizarre. This is a clinic.
It's a smashing. It's an absolute belting. Now, you spoke earlier in the game about a dodgy handball. That was probably a dodgy handball to set up that one from Cunnington. But what a tap over the back. Outstanding. That is clinical. You like jumping up against the ruck bag at training there. And have a look at this handball. There's no way he's hit that, but that is a throw with the right hand and just swung through the left hand to make it look good. But that is fantastic clearance work, great ruck work. Another little bit of vision on this handball, and not a great look at it from there, but he's got away with it, and that's another good goal. And just there.